over the taxis. The taxis are very expensive, and I would rely on public transport, but public transport's not as reliable. So I have to take a private taxi, but fuck that, I have to listen to the guy talk to me and his whole schedule about how he hates immigrants. I'm not really into that, so I changed subject. I was always into football, and football's not really my strong point. So I tried to change subject into something else, but by that point I've already arrived at my destination. I spend the rest of the day thinking about the conversation I had with the taxi driver. Am I just weird? Am I just weird? Did I just talk to people in a weird way? Can I not relate to the common man? Or is the common man kind of weird? Or is it just the taxi drivers in general, or just a bit jaded from talking to too many people? So when I take the bread, I want to put my ingredients on the bread, but every time I do it, I'm worried that the ingredients don't reach the edge of the crust. So when I eat the bread, I'll know that the ingredients don't reach the edge, and I'll get a dry bit of bread in my mouth. So I want to take the ingredients, spread them out around the bread, but the only way I can do that is by turning up the ingredients. That means my hands touch the ingredients, dirty hands, ingredients touching the bread. Do you want a sandwich?
No, I'm alright, actually, thanks.
Evening time comes, I got a Rustler's burger in my bag. It's in the bottom of the bag next to the eggs I'll have for tomorrow. I bring the burger back and there's a little bit of cheese on the side. I have a wee bit of ketchup in the cupboard, but I don't know if the ketchup will burn in the microwave, so I leave it to after. But then the burger comes out, it's piping hot, and put in the ketchup. The ketchup's cold, cold's the burger, cold burger, don't like the burger. Egg.
On the back of the bus, eating a burger. It's not as nice as Marks and Spencer's ones, but it's cheaper. Marks and Spencer's ones are nice, they're delicious.
Marks and Spencer's on the east side of town, I'm on the west side of town. The transport structure doesn't really go around town, so I have to go into the center of town. Whenever I can take a taxi directly or a bus directly into the center of town, it's always more expensive to get a second one back out. The return fares don't include both ways shades. So instead what I do is I have to get a season pass, but fuck getting a season pass, I don't go into town that often. So instead what I'm gonna do is just get a private taxi, and that's a whole problem again. Private taxi just to get a burger from Marks and Spencer's, fuck that. The co-op ones are slightly not as good, but they're just as good if you really just dress them up a little bit. Maybe pick up a bit of lettuce when I'm out there. You know, lettuce. It's not a fruit.
Lettuce on my burger is really good, 'cause I like to have lettuce. It is not a fruit, it is not a fruit. Lettuce is not a fruit, it's not.
Lettuce is not a fruit. 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 Lettuce is not a fruit.
And pear and grape and apples and cherries and lemon
and tomato
and bananas and pineapple and grapefruit and raisins
and tomato
and cherry and oranges and apples and grapefruit and peach and lemon and berries and raisins and pear and grape and apples and cherry
and tomato.